Guys, there is only 11 days left until 2Hype's first basketball event in the Kezar Pavilion in San Francisco. Links in the description if you want to see 2Hype play against the off-ballers, 2Hype play against OSN, Jay Jones, Dax, Flight Reacts, That Walker YT, DDG, and Mike Korzemba, among others. You gotta click the link in the description. There are different ticket bundles. You can get 2Hype shirts with your tickets. We got a lot of options. Guys, make sure to check out the event. It's gonna be big. You don't want to miss out. You also get to see some of the top players of Northern California versus the top players of Southern California. They're gonna have a game too, alongside our game right before it, and it'll include some of the top prospects in the 2020 class. So make sure to click the link in the description and get some tickets. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Jiedel, and today we are rebuilding the Atlanta Hawks. A lot of you guys have requested the Atlanta Hawks. I think there's a lot of Trae Young fans. Before we get started, I just want you guys to know, because we're using a custom roster and this is 2K18, there are going to be things that are messed up. For example, the new rookie class that includes Trae Young is going to be mixed with last year's rookie class that includes like Donovan Mitchell. They're both in the same rookie pool because we're technically starting from last summer just with the updated rosters. So that's a little funky. Contracts are going to be a little funky. For example, people have their last year's contract with their new contracts added onto it. So there are funky things like that. Additionally, the Hawks have to pay for Carmelo Anthony's contract this year, even though they released him because the NBA has guaranteed contracts. He is not counting against my salary cap this season, which, you know, he would be. Luckily, this season, I'm just planning on taking the team, so it doesn't matter if his contract's there or not. It's not going to really change anything. So this will be a somewhat realistic rebuild in that sense. Now that we've gotten the technicalities out of the way, here we are with the Hawks. Let's take a look at our roster. We got Tari and Prince, 24 years old, John Collins. So we've got two building blocks of the future on the team right now. We have Trae Young and John Collins. Bazemore and Dedmon, we're going to try to find trades for them, just try to get some draft assets. The only team that offered me a draft pick was the Minnesota Timberwolves, but they also wanted me to take on Gorgie Deng's contract, so I'm going to trade for Wesley Matthews because his contract is expiring, whereas Bazemore is a player option, so he might opt back in and take up salary cap, which I don't want because I want my books to be clean, so we're going to start this negotiation. A second round pick, I'm okay with giving that up. Jeremy Lin, we would not be allowed to trade quite yet, but I'm just going to assess the market for him really quick, and there are first round picks, it looks like, that will be offered for him, so I will wait realistically. Okay, so this first year, guys, we're really just going to be tanking. We want Trae Young to get some minutes, you know, get better, and John Collins to get better. This is going to be the hardest rebuild yet, because even though the Hawks do have two building pieces, they're not the strongest pieces to begin a rebuild with, so tanking is going to be a little necessary. Alright, let's begin Tankapalooza. We'll sim to the trade deadline and make the Jeremy Lin trade. Somehow we start the season with a win. And another win. Okay, I'm not trying to make the playoffs here. Okay, we're 4-0 with a shit team. Finally, we get handed a loss. Finally, we get some losses. Every time I try to win a lot of games, I just lose a lot of games. And every time I try to lose a lot of games, I win a lot of games. The sim engine in this game said the word games like way too many times there. The sim engine is a little wild. Somehow we beat the Celtics. All right, we're starting to finally pick up some losses here. This is good. We lost by 30. How did we beat the Raptors? Okay, we're actually winning too many games here. We're making a change. Trade. First round from the Timberwolves could be okay. That's the only one that's being offered, so we're gonna take that. Oh, I don't really want to take on the Gorgie Deng contract. I mean, I could always trade it again. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll find a trade for him in the offseason. It's 2K. I can always find a trade. Okay. We kind of need to get some of our worst players some run. Amari Spellman. Okay. Let's get you some time at starting center, my man. And Wesley Matthews. We're also let's try Tyler Dorsey. Tyler Young at least. He's 22. Okay, so he could use the PT. Hopefully that helps us tank. Dude, we literally just keep winning. I've been trying to tank. We can't stop winning. Celtics first round pick's not going to be very valuable. Denver Nuggets first round pick could be valuable. Raptors first round pick, not for the 21. Kawhi could leave. If Kawhi leaves, that pick has some value. Plus we do downgrade. I like this trade for us. We are really trying to tank here. I'm really trying to make this team trash, dude. I'm really trying. Somehow we're 18-13. Okay, we should be garbage now. Dude, how do we keep beating these teams? Our coach must be a god. Guys, the rotation I've made is horrible. All right, this trade. We'll trade Vince for two terrible players. Felicio. Why does Felicio have a big contract? What are you doing, Chicago Bulls? I want to trade for him because he's garbage, but like, if we somehow beat the Lakers, that'd be okay. Thank you, Lakers, for only narrowly beating us. Clippers, come on, beat us. Thank you. Please beat us. All right, we finally have a losing record. The tank is finally setting in. And yet, Somehow we beat the Jazz. This is a weird season. The Hornets are 8-42. Who is on their team? This team is a lot better than our team. What the heck? How are they so bad? I'm gonna actually just try to give all the minutes to the absolute worst players, because at this point, we are doing the madness lineup right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be only playing our absolute garbage players. The starters are all playing 48 minutes. This team should be ass. We should not win another game. Somehow we still have mid-80s in team chemistry. I don't know how. I would hate to be on this team. The starters are the only people who get minutes at this point. The fan interest is completely tanked. But not our... Dude, somehow we've won. We beat the Warriors somehow. And the Pacers. The Hornets, of course we beat the Hornets. The Hornets are garbage. And we sweep the Warriors, guys. Philly, please beat us. Thank you. 34-48. We were literally 20 games better than I wanted to be. Don't kid you. I wanted the Hawks to draft in real life. I just want that to be known. And obviously 2K is an indicator of who will actually win Rookie of the Year. One Rookie of the Year in the combined rookie class. So all rookie first team, we had Trae Young on it. Holy cow, he had a 75-point game. I mean, he is playing 48 minutes a game. It kind of makes sense. An 18 assist game as well. Trae Young was putting up points for our team. Okay, he's going to be good in the sim. He had a 56-point game against the Warriors. Okay, so basically Trae Young is a god. Okay, let's sim the playoffs. And the Warriors defeat the Raptors. League meetings. Eliminate the 5-second back to the basket violation. You know what? Should we let that roll? Should we let that stay? Why not? That's a fun change. I don't know if that's really going to change much. All right, draft lottery, guys. This is basically our playoffs. We have the 8th best odds, so that's pretty shit. So we did end up with the 8th pick. So you RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, Nasir Little, Cameron Reddish, Bol. I think even with the 8th pick, we're going to be able to get somebody kind of decent. Saku, I don't know who the hell this guy is, but apparently he's a beast. He received 16 trade offers. Yeah, let's see what they are. And that small forward who could be a beast. And we have to also give it the 27th pick. Okay, I kind of want to do this trade just because this guy seems like he's going to be a beast. So let's do this. 78 overall is what we traded for. That was technically the best player I could have picked, it looks like. And at a 78 overall, he's pretty much one of the best players in the class. Moses Brown. Yeah, we'll sign Moses Brown. And Alpha Kappa. This dude's name is Alpha Kappa. Okay, that's a unique name. All right, Kawhi Leonard declined his player option with the Raptors. Kyrie, Jimmy Butler. So we do have this nice young core of Collins, 21 years old. Trae Young, still 19 years old. And Sekua Dumbayoya. Dude, I don't know how to say this dude's name, but we got him on the team. Len and Gorgie Dang, we're going to look for a trade for right now. Acquiring a draft pick, I like that. That's what I'm trying to do, you know. And a lottery protected pick. Again, just getting rid of the bad contract, acquiring draft picks, playing this kind of like the Celtics did, you know. And we'll find a trade finder for Norman Powell because he has a decent sized contract too. Okay, this trade, we get a Pacers top 10 protected pick. Let's do that. Okay, we have $78 million in cap room. Our biggest contract is Miles Plumlee. So honestly, I'm just going to see if I can trade that too. I can just get a second round pick from a lot of these teams. Yeah, let's just grab a second round pick. Okay, we have $80 million in cap room. It seems like Trae Young is a player the sim engine likes, so I kind of just want to go all in on the free agency. Now, I will keep it realistic like I did with the Suns rebuild. I won't go for Durant because Durant wouldn't sign with the Hawks. Leonard is dead set on going to LA. Irving probably doesn't want to be a Hawk. Won't go for him. Butler, somebody will go for, as is Marc Gasol. So I think Marc Gasol is somebody that realistically the Hawks could maybe get a signing for, so we'll just try to get Gasol. See, the problem with the free agency in this game is a lot of these, you know, second tier people want so much money. Redick doesn't want that much money. Gasol signed with us. JJ Redick signed with us. We still have $41 million in cap room. Let's try to go for Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler agreed to sign with us. Rondo didn't sign with us. That's actually somewhat unfortunate. We need a backup point guard. Terry Rozier wants $21 million. Yeah, you're not getting that. Ariza, for some reason, doesn't want that much money. In real life, he signed what? 2 years, $15 million a year. So I'm gonna try to give Ariza a bigger deal to make it a little bit more realistic. Again, I don't want this to be, you know, a super fake rebuild. I want to try to keep it realistic as I can. $15 million obviously is a lot more than what I gave him, but you know, in the game, he only wants the minimum. For some reason, he's not valuing himself. Wilson Chandler, this is another steal. I don't know why he only wants the minimum, but let's just bump up his salary so we can nag him for sure. And we need a backup point guard. That's it. Corey Joseph's kind of good. Will he sign with us? Yes, he will. Okay, we've built a good team now, all of a sudden. We've got Jimmy Butler, Marc Gasol, JJ Redick, Collins, Young, Dumboya. We got a great team. Training camps, we're gonna send Trae Young and Dumboyoyo, or whatever his name was, to untapped potential. This season, we are gonna be making a push for the playoffs. Now, guys, last season we won 34 games, literally playing 67 overalls, 48 minutes a game. So if we don't make the playoffs this year with a team that has Trae Young, Jimmy Butler, Doumbouya, Collins, and Gasol, I think we have a problem. So we will just send to the 22nd and see what happens. A W, an L. Yep, we started off worse than last year somehow. Please beat the Magic. Thank you, Mavericks. That's a dub. All right, we're off to our winning ways. No, never mind. No, we're not. We're losing to the Pacers. So we start off 9-4. We're the second best team in the East so far. Honestly, I kind of like the way this team's headed. I don't expect us to be some sort of championship contender this year. I kind of just wanted to be like a solid playoff team, but maybe we could be more than that. Maybe we'll be less than that. I'm not sure. We're 13-4. East standings are weird. The Bulls and the Nets are back in it. The Cavs are back in it. Celtics are near the bottom. Pistons are back in it. But, you know, we're staying pretty solid here. Phil Jackson used to say if you could get to 40 wins before 20 losses, then you were a true finals contender. Looks like we are going to do that. We lost control of the driver's seat in the East, but we're definitely going to be a top 2 seed, it looks like, without a doubt. So, you know, honestly, I think that's pretty good. The only issue is Gasol's probably going to get worse as time progresses and his contract will become an issue. So our window is kind of the next 2 years with the current squad, unless I can flip Gasol into something better. We are really falling behind the Raptors. Go for 54 wins. Come on, beat the Bulls. 52-30. That's a pretty good record. We didn't have anybody on any of the All-NBA teams, and our small forward only made the All-Rookie second team. He only averaged 11 points a game on pretty good field goal percentage for a rookie, so I'm okay with that. All right, our first round series is against the Brooklyn Nets. This could be tough. And they do win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. And do we take game 5? We do take game 5. Now we're going against the Bulls. Chris Dunn, Levine, Jabari, Markkanen, and Wendell Carter. It's basically their real-life team, just a year older, so a year better. That's a solid squad. It could be tough. They take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. We need to take game 5. They take game 5. Okay. Game 6, we're going to simcast it, and we crush them in the second quarter, and in this third quarter, we're crushing them. So it all comes down to a game 7. Let's simcast that too. It's on our home court where we've been pretty bad, so hopefully we can win this game on our home court. Okay, we did good in the first quarter, did good in the second quarter. I feel pretty safe here. They won the third quarter. All right, it's coming down to this fourth quarter. We're up pretty big here. We're up pretty big here. I think we won this one. I'm talking a lot, feeling confident. We're in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Toronto Raptors. Lowry, DeLon Wright, Leonard, Ibaka, Valanciunas. Wow, we might actually go to the finals in the second season. Game 1, they take it. Game 2, we take it. Game 3, they take it. Game 4, they take it. God dang it. All right, will they blow a 3-1 lead? Will we come back? They don't blow a 3-1 lead. I'm not too upset. I'm kind of happy with how far we got the Eastern Conference Finals. That's pretty good. The Raptors just beat the Warriors to win the finals, though. Oh, my God. Of course, we're accepting Trae Young. Of course, we're accepting John Collins. Kevin Huerter has gotten good enough to actually get some playing time. And Spellman, you know, he might become something one day. We don't have any cap space, so we're just going to kind of forego free agency. Okay, once again, we're just going to send our guys to untapped potential. Don't feel like this is going to be the year we win it either, but you never know. We're going to go with only an 8-man rotation this season. I know it's not a lot. Trae Young's going to play big minutes. Collins will play big minutes. Gasol at 32, that seems about right. Doumbouya, you got to play some more, boy. This should be a pretty good team. I'm expecting the first seed this year. Blow out the Heat to start it. Destroy the Nets. Destroy the Pistons. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hawks are in the building. Taking the league by storm, and we lose to the Knicks. That's okay. Somehow the Cavs are right on our ass, though. And the Bulls overtook us after we started like 9-0. Bulls are 16-2. This is actually crazy. We did beat them in the playoffs last year, but their team could get better quick. They have a lot of good young players. If we can get to 60 wins, that would be exciting. If we can get to like 66 wins, I think we're definitely going to win the title. Damn, we had a 4-game losing streak, and we're still 53-17. Look, we're rebounding with a 6-game winning streak. Can we make it 7? We made it 7. Can we make it 8? We made it 8. Can we make it 9? Against the team with the #1 pick? Yes, we can. Against the Raptors. This is a huge game. We lose. We do finish the season 64-18. Giannis was MVP somehow. They had a bad record. Our coach won Coach of the Year. Going against the Sixers, that's a bit of a scary matchup. They got the Simmons, Fultz. They have Kevin Durant, Blake. Oh my God, this team. Guys, this was the 8th seed apparently. A 95, 87, 99, 89, 93, 80. How the f did this team be the 8th seed? How the f? We beat them. We beat them again. We beat them a 3rd time. And we sweep them. That was easily the best team in the NBA. Straight up. In this simulation, there's no team better than that Sixers team. I don't know how the hell we swept them or how they were the 8th seed. Okay, we're going against Milwaukee, who had the MVP. The Warriors didn't make the playoffs? Yeah, I don't know how this team didn't make the playoffs either. Sim Engine's a little weird sometimes. And the Bucks beat us game 1. We beat them game 2. They beat us game 3. We beat them game 4, game 5, please. Yes, game 6, come on, there we go. We're going against the Raptors. This time we have home court. We take game 1. They take game 2. They take game 3. I'm gonna simcast this one. It doesn't really change the outcome. I just like seeing it happen in slow motion. Oh, we're killing them here. We are killing them in this game. And okay, it is 2-2. They beat us. Oh God, they're beating us pretty bad here. They crushed us this game. They just crushed us this game. Game 6. We can't lose to the Raptors again, bro. We were better than them this season. We win the 2nd quarter narrowly. We're narrowly ahead of them. Even though we won the first. Okay, we tied the 3rd. This is good. Okay, we're up. We just got to tread water here in the 4th. We just got to tread water. We take game 6 on their home court. Okay, it goes to a game 7. This is for the season now. Almost every time I've had a game 7 and I've had to sim it, we, for some reason, just get annihilated. We are at home. Usually the home teams win game 7. It's really rare for the away team to win game 7. It's tied after 1. Oh my God. This is like watching my death in slow motion. This is intense. Come on. We just can't seem to get the lead, man. We tied with... Oh, there we go. We got the lead, baby. There we go. Yeah. Tread water. Tread water. Win the 3rd quarter. Oh, we killed them in the 3rd quarter. Okay, I think I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna go fast. We're going to the NBA Finals, baby! Against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Westbrook, they've got Lamb, they've got George Grant, Monroe. Okay, this team I actually think we are better than. Let's make a game plan. I never do this, but we need to. Westbrook will be guarded, of course, by Jimmy Butler. We'll go to zone a bit more against the Thunder. Yeah, protect the paint against the Thunder, of course. Sim game 1, we beat them. Sim game 2, we beat them. Game 3, we beat them. Is it going to be a clean sweep? It's a clean sweep! The Atlanta Hawks have won the championship! Let's go! Clean rebuild right there. Trae Young was finals MVP with 28 points per game. He was beasting and feasting this whole sim. He had a 75-point game as a rookie, for crying out loud. This was one of the best rebuilds we've done. Is it a realistic rebuild? I feel like on my part, I did a realistic job rebuilding the team. I could kind of see Jimmy Butler, Marc Gasol going to them. Maybe not Butler, Gasol probably. Trae Young being that good, that quick, I personally don't see that happening. I think he needs to bulk up. He just needs some years. I think Trae Young, people call him a bust his first maybe year or so, but I think he will develop into a pretty good NBA player. In this sim, he was good from the get-go. I don't really see that happening. I think it's going to take him time to develop. Some players just need time to, get larger and stuff. 2K is weird, but this was my Hawks rebuild. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to keep it realistic. Doesn't always work out, but hey, we won the title. Feels good. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out one of my previous rebuilds over here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel because you haven't yet, do that right now. And peace!